Hey guys, it's Deb with Deb's Cool Finds. I've moved my little phone holder over a little. Now you can't even see me. I was hoping it would be a little better over there and maybe a little not so shaky, but yeah, I see you're shaking. Sorry. So, if you get car sick or easy, please don't throw up in my car. Just let me know and I'll pull over. But I want to thank you for being my passenger on my way home from work. So today is Friday, yay! It's not the happiest of Friday. It's still a happy Friday, but it would be happiest if it was also payday. But unfortunately, it's not this week. But anyway, so welcome everybody back to my channel. And if you're a subscriber or a frequent watcher, if you're a frequent watcher, please become a subscriber. It will help me out. But you know that I do all kinds of different videos, Temu hauls, sometimes some Dollar Tree hauls, whatever. And then I'll just do random kinds of videos. And then there's this kind, which is just, be my passenger. Help me get home here safely, soundly, and quickly, please. Would be lovely, because I hate getting home really late. I don't know about you guys, but Monday through Thursdays, I don't get off work till 6, and it's like almost an hour drive home sometimes. So yeah, I get home late. And then today, being Friday, we get out at 3:30. So yay! I'm on my way home. It says right now, let's don't jinx us. Hope there's no accidents or anything on the way home. Knock on wood. It says I'm going to get home at 4:09, which would be awesome. But we'll see. So I hope things are going well with you. I hope you're having you had an amazing Friday, an amazing week. Hope you did something that was fun or cool or different. That would be awesome. Did I? Not so much. I wish I had. But I did get to go on with my coworker while she did her inspections and stuff. So I got to see more about her job and the job, and she keeps telling me or trying to convince me that I could do more than what I do in regards to position, and wouldn't I like to do more of what she does? And so she's so kind. She's like mentoring, which is funny at my age to have a mentor, but so she teaches me everything, and I learn it pretty quick. I just still, yes, I would like an increase in money. It's just, is it worth an increase in responsibility and all of that? So that's what I'm just, debating right now. And can I do the job and all that kind of stuff, is it too old to teach it all, is it too hard to teach an old dog new tricks, whatever that saying is. But it relates a lot to different jobs I've had in the past, so it's not like a totally new thing. There's just so many different aspects. But anyway, so we're dealing with that. But I just love going with her because it just makes my job of helping her and my other coworker in her same position, it makes my job easier to help them if I can see things that they've talked about, or see examples of stuff, or see how people interact with them. That at first I was kind of like, people don't do that because I want to believe the best of people. And no, they just fail me time and time again. Outright, it goes from subtle little things to outright lying in your face while you're looking behind them and seeing the exact opposite of what they're saying to your face happening. Just crazy stuff. Crazy. I should, I've said this about all different things I've done in my life, like Girl Scouts and then this job, and that job working with HOAs. I should, I always should have collected little snippets of weird things that happened or weird things people have said and all that kind of stuff and create some kind of a book, because some of these things people would be like, that can't possibly have happened to me. Yeah, it did. So it was cool. Yesterday we were out at two different places, and it was really cool. And then today we were out at another, and came back and did more computer work and stuff. But it was a good week. It was a very good week. I was a little tired, more than normal this week. I don't know why. And then my parents are in, but I haven't seen them very much. They've been thank you. They've been either without a car and doing their thing, or with a car and doing their thing. I don't know. And then with my later hour days, I just don't feel like doing that much on Monday through Thursday because I'm just so tired. By the time I get to eat and all that, it's just so late. So I gotta turn here, up here. So I say so a lot. I hope it's not driving you nuts, because it drives me nuts.
Turn left onto Plano Road.
I saw them. When did I see them? Saturday, maybe. I think it was Saturday. We went. They came over. Oh, it was the day they came over to show me the slides that he found and everything, and we talked, and he asked me to drive him to the airport, and he said, it's funny because your brother said he'd drive me, and his wife said she'd drive us, and I just want to ask you to drive us. I'm like, yeah, cool, no problem. So I have to drive them to the airport tomorrow afternoon, Saturday, and they're heading back to Jacksonville, Florida, to go live with, to go back to living with my other brother. And so that's like bittersweet, but I also have been slacking because I've been so tired this week. Like I said, that he keeps asking me, did you get the information for our cabin on the cruise? And I'm like, no, I haven't yet. And the reason I'm kind of like, ugh, is I have to find out for sure if I book a cabin with the three of us in it, which is fine, and I don't mind doing that. It's not as relaxing in the cabin because, if it was like last time where my mom was like losing her pills and packing stuff and unpacking stuff, packing stuff and unpacking stuff, because, the things she's going through. So, and I had to sleep in my bed on that cruise because it was Alaska, and I wasn't going to sleep on the balcony in Alaska. No, that wasn't Alaska. Alaska was fine. Where did we go? Oh my goodness, what was the last one we took? I thought it was Alaska. No, it was with my son. Right? My son was on it. Yeah, anyway, I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, I know, you all know that. But I admit it. Anyway, so I was doing that. Yeah, I sleep on the balcony. So I'm happy. I'm happy to share a room, because then all I gotta share is the bathroom and the closet space, getting ready, whatever. But as far as sleeping, if they want to leave the TV on all night, which my dad likes to do, or if they get up a million times during the night or whatever, it's not gonna bother me, because I'm gonna go out on the balcony and sleep out there. Now, is it as comfortable as a bed? Heck no, because I like put two long, outside chairs together. This is so weird. I take the one chair, and then I put the little metal table at the foot of it, and then I turn the other chair around so the table is touching both feet of the chairs. They're just regular sit-up chairs, not like lawn chairs, not like chaises or anything. So, and then I just put a bunch of pillows on it, and then I take out a sheet or a blanket or a robe, depending on the temperature, and then I just cuddle up there and I sleep. But I just love the sound of the ocean and the smell of the ocean, and I just love being out there. So I don't mind sharing, and it also helps with the cost, let's be honest, because if I have my own cabin, I have to pay double, because it's double occupancy. And if I share, the first two people pay the regular rate, and then the third person gets a discounted rate. So even if you just divide it by 3, you're all getting a little bit of savings. So it would save me quite a bit of money. But the problem is, my dad's 90, and at that point, he'll just be ready to turn 91, because it's the beginning of February, and his birthday is February 25th. And they're both having knee issues, and my mom's issues. She's doing better, I think, on the medication. I believe she just seemed better, but I didn't see her for as likely it is that maybe you might have to back out of the cruise for whatever medical issue, whatever, right? So I just want to be absolutely sure that if that happens, and they want to get some of their money back, that I could still keep the cabin, even if I had to pay, the second, pay the second price, as if I had booked it, just for myself, where I had to pay double. I hope that makes sense. But so that's what I'm worried about. I'm so tempted to get them their own cabin, but then I'd like the money savings, because that's always an issue. But yeah, and I don't want to get the wrong, because I've seen on Facebook, on the Carnival pages and stuff, that people have asked for advice when they'll call Carnival and talk to, an agent or whatever, and they'll say, here's my issue, my question, blah, 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 whatever, and they'll get one answer, and then they'll call and talk to a different agent, just happen to call back for some reason, and a different agent answers, and then they get a totally different answer, like the opposite. And so it makes me nervous that, what if they had to cancel for whatever reason? I go all the way to Florida and fly there. I go to Carnival and they're like, no, they canceled, so we canceled your room. Like, I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, that's the stalling point. But I really have to go when I get home, or in the morning, whichever, go online and figure out what I'm going to do. If I'm going to just book them a separate room, then I have that information I have to give to them so they can make their payment on it. Or whatever, or if I can just add them to the room I've already booked. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. And I just want to do it right for all of us, where they don't lose money, I don't lose money, I don't lose a room, whatever, and they get to go. So it's not a huge money saving for them if we book together, because we'll just, instead of having to pay for 2 people, they'll get a little bit of a discount when we divide it by 3, because you have that third person's price in there. For me, it would save me probably $700 or so, which is not, killer, but could be killer. So I have to do that before I go pick them up tomorrow and take them to the airport, because he's going to want this all finalized, and I understand totally. And it's the other people going, of course, are my aunts, who are my mom's sisters. So she wants to go. I'm trying to figure that out. And then today, I'm like, it was kind of funny, and I was kind of sad. When we were coming back from being out, my coworker and I, it was lunchtime, and she's like, I'm going to stop at Whataburger and get something. Do you want something? And I refused to eat at that restaurant, because the 2 times I've ate there, I've become violently ill, and so I'm like, I don't know what it is about their food, but it just doesn't work with me. So I refused to go there. Plus, I didn't want to spend any money for lunch or anything, and I had yogurt at the office, whatever. So she stops and she orders, and we pull up to the drive-thru, and I look out of my window, out of her window, whatever. There's a big giant billboard there, and it's the cutest little puppy dog sleeping next to this cutest little kitten, and the sign says something about, are you looking to add a family member? And then blah, 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 like, please adopt now. And I looked at her and I was like, is that a sign, or is it just a sign? And she's like, well, it's literally a sign. I go, I know, but is it like a sign, or is it like a sign? So we were laughing about that. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, why did you have to come here? If you don't know, I had a dog, Bella, who I loved dearly for 13 years, and my best buddy, my best pal, and she passed away a couple months ago. So, and I was hoping, and I'm still planning on it, to wait until after my September trip to go and start looking at shelters and stuff for a new best friend. And it's been really hard waiting because like 4 4th of July, whoa, this car's coming up my tail, like going, I don't know, that car there, that has to be going, I'm going 65, then he passed me like I'm standing still, he had to be going, what, 90? It's 65 here. Anyway, so, the 4th of July, right, happens, of course, and of course the fireworks go off, and I don't know if y'all know, but, because I learned years ago, but a lot of ex-military people, you know, if they've been in the war and all that kind of stuff, they will get PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and then the sounds of fireworks will just set that off because it sounds like war, and it makes perfect sense, and so these people just can't handle fireworks. Well, it also happens to a lot of animals, cannot handle those sounds, and they get very anxious, you know, as little as, you know, having to cower and hide, or destroying your home if you're not there while it's happening. I've heard of that quite a lot. It's happened to family members, or dogs and other animals running away because they just want to get away from the sound, and they escape when they normally wouldn't, you know, because just that anxiety over hearing that. So the shelters all around me have been posting on Facebook and everywhere saying, you know, we are overcrowded. I mean, we are like way too many animals here, and it's because of all the animals that ran away during the 4th of July, on top of all of the huge amount of pets they already had in the shelters. And if you know me, you know I adore with all my heart pit bulls, and so if you are against them, you know, everybody's to their own opinion and everybody to their own experience, you know, with certain animals. You might have had an issue with them, and I understand, but if you have that fear of them or that concern about them, my best advice is do a little research on them, because they're one of the highest rated dogs in the they do this dog temperament test, and it's how well they relate, you know, how chill they are and how well they relate to people and all that kind of stuff. They rate extremely high in that, that they're very, you know, tolerant and very good temperament, and they were raised as nanny dogs. I've said this all before, so just go back on my videos where I've preached about them, but it's not all what you hear in the news. And yes, I am not a blind animal lover that states, you know, all pit bulls are great. No, I don't. I mean, all humans are not good. All dogs are not good. All everything. There's no all to anything. So yeah, I am sure there have been vicious pit bull attacks or you know, or incidents or bites or whatever. Yes. Is it to the degree that they try and portray it? I don't believe it is. But, you know, that's my belief, okay? So don't come down on me. I'm going to let you have your beliefs. You let me have mine. And my experience has been absolutely wonderful with every pit bull I've ever met, in my experience. I have not met every pit bull in the world, so, okay? And I always preface that with, even though I knew my dog was amazing and she wouldn't hurt a fly, and she never did till the day that she passed on. She loved my grandkids. She loves babies. She loved everything. People, I mean, just, yeah. So, but I always said, you know, when somebody would say, you know, oh, does she bite? And I said, she's never bit, but she's an animal, so approach her this way, or, you know, just to kind of teach people that you don't just approach a dog like, ah, you know, because you never know. That dog could be hurting that day. The dog, you know, you just might be very anxious type of a dog, or if you come at their head, they think you're attacking them and they might hurt you, or, you know, whatever. There's ways to greet animals that keep you safer and keep the animal safer and not anxiety ridden, because they're just the kindest hearts in animals. They're just so innocent, so kind. They're just living how they're supposed to live. Now, can we train those animals to be horrible, vicious creatures? Yeah, and people have, and it's horrible. I hate it. I mean, my gosh, you can take a rooster who you look at like, yeah, it's just a little rooster, and then they destroy other roosters in those fights. Like, yeah, you can train people like that. I mean, what do we do to our military? I mean, we don't train them to be animals, but we train them to kill when they have to kill or do what they need to do to survive. And that's not their normal, it's not what they do in normal life, but we train them. So yeah, animals have been trained that way. And anyway, so my heart is with pit bulls, and they are one of the first, they are the first euthanized in animal shelters. They stay in animal shelters longer than other animals, other types of breeds of dogs and stuff. There's also a thing about black dogs. I don't know if you know about that, any breed, but black dogs do not get adopted very often out of shelters. There's something about a black dog, which is weird. Some beautiful black dogs out there. So I don't understand that thought process either, but that happens. So, and then with all the overcrowding, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they're not euthanizing, my future best friend, because I'm not ready to adopt at this moment. So it's just making me feel guilty. And then I had to see that sign. And I'm like, no, don't do this to me. So yeah, it's hard. And then there's also the animal lover part of me that's like, yeah, this poor creature's going to be alone a lot because they work these long hours, but it's better than them being in a shelter for months and years until someone adopts them, or worse than that, euthanized. So I will give them a nice life and take them places and do fun things. But anyway, I love them to death, but not to death. No more of that. But anyway, so that was kind of weird seeing that sign. Yeah, this is strange. But otherwise, yeah, so that's all. I don't have any plans for this weekend at all. I don't have any fake Lego things to put together from Temu at the moment. Doggone it. Should I straighten up my house more? Heck yeah, will I? I don't know. But yeah, but tomorrow we'll be driving them to the airport, and then whoa, that's a cool thing. It's chopping up concrete. Can you hear that? I was wondering what they were doing here, and I guess they're destroying the old road and then building it again. I don't know. They're expanding my bridge, but they haven't done this side yet. They're expanding not onto it, but next to it. They're adding more lanes. So that side's been done, and it's about, 5-6 feet taller than the current bridge, which is a bummer because I can't. Well, they have put it on that side too. That's right. They did that side too here, not up ahead, but here. So when you're on this original bridge that's staying, they're not getting rid of it, but this original bridge, you can no longer tell you're on a freaking bridge anymore because I cannot see the water at all. And everyone around here that uses this road has been complaining about the way they've done this, but whatever. We don't know the reason, so I'll just be quiet. But I like to drive over on that road, and I forgot that it's open again, but because then I get to see the water, and it just kind of relaxes me after my work day. Like, I'm almost home. There's my water. Life is good. Kind of a thing. So I know I'm a little weird, but that's just that's just me. And yesterday I was gonna take a picture, and then I got home and I was so tired and I totally forgot. But I wore one of my Temu dresses. It's the one that's kind of an ethnic design to it, and then it's pleated right under the chest area, and then kind of flows out. And I really liked it, and I paired it with these brown wedge. There's a semi there that is doing literally this, and now he's straightened out. Oh my goodness, that's scary. But now I can see water, and I'm happy. There's water. Where you go, buddy? Don't come in my lane. There's water. Woohoo! I'm almost home. Anyway, so I wore that dress, and then I wore these brown wedge sandals, and one of the colors in the outfit, you can go away now, lady, I know where I am. There's my house, way over there. And then these, so it had all these colors in it. One of the colors was orange. I had this really lightweight orange 3/4 sleeve, sweater kind of thing that I wore on top of that. And then I used gold jewelry. I took that gold toggle necklace, Temu, that has the lock met with landscapers, and he was like, "Can I buy you lunch?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Well, I didn't say anything, but in my head I was like, "Yeah." And then my coworker was like, "Oh, that would be lovely. So where should we go?" And the guy was like, "Well, we can't ask me, because she's gonna say, Portillo's." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I pick, because if you don't know, that's a Chicago restaurant, and it's not Portillo's, as the lady said to me, but Portillo's. It's a Chicago hot dog and Italian beef restaurant that they built on one of our properties." So I was like, "Yes, please." So we went there, and I had a hot dog with everything, and fries with the cheese that you dip it into. It was delicious. So we had that, and then we went across the parking lot into a store so we could talk to the manager about stuff. And as we were going, whoa, we're all hitting the brakes here, buds. You see me behind me? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we came to a pretty dang stop on the highway here. Everybody else is zipping by, and I don't know why. It's okay. Anyway, so as we're coming into the store, two ladies were walking out, and she was like, "Oh, excuse me." And I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Me and my friend, we saw you at Portillo's, and we just thought your outfit was so cute, but we couldn't catch you to tell you. So I just wanted you to know that we just think that you just look adorable." I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." I felt really good. And I wanted to show you, because I think I did a good job putting that together. But today I'm wearing these blue, I don't know if you can see them from that far, maybe you can zoom in, but these beautiful color blue earrings from Temu. And then I think it was my last haul. This Y-shaped with the dangly parts, little dangle tassels with the beautiful blue color. I hope you can see that. But I had that necklace on, and I got my Temu rings on, and my carnival rings on, all blue. And then I'm wearing my little flower sandals I got from Temu. Now, these flower sandals that I bought, do this if you ever see it, but I saw them on Amazon, and I was like, I love those, but I don't want to pay that price. So I was like, wait a minute. And I went on Temu, because it had the brand name, and so I put the manufacturer's name on Temu in the search bar, and they had the exact same sandals, like $7. And I just saw they have two other colors, I think a blue and a yellow or white, so I'm like, oh, I need them. Anyway, so I have those sandals on. They're colorful flowers, and they just straps around. They're sandals, and a jean skirt with little pearl embellishments. I have my Temu white shirt on, and then this little blue quarter sleeve, whatever you call it, cardigan, but it's very thin because we had to be outside. And what does it say? It's 98 out here. So, yeah, sandals, skirts, so you at least get a little breeze up your, and cool you up a little, but, and then this, I love this bracelet. That's Temu also. So if you don't know by now, I love Temu. And I have 3 bags actually at home. And I will hopefully be getting to those this weekend for you. So that's something else I have to do this weekend, is unbox some of those for you. But I'm about to head into my little subdivision here. I gotta get out my little get out the remote for my gate. I don't know if you watched my video where I was so mad because I got, the gate's open. Okay. Oh, it's closing. Open sesame. But I came home on an early day like today, and well, excited to get home early, and the gate wasn't working, and we had like 5 cars waiting in line here for somebody to come and open the gate. So that was not fun, but whatever, right? So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for riding with me. What is it? 4:05. We made it early. Remember, I was supposed to get home at 4:09, and I beat the GPS. Shh, I didn't speed at all. So it's only 4:05. Yay! I'm home by 4. This is amazing. And so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go home, and I didn't eat at all today because of everything we did when I got back to the office. There was stuff I really wanted to get done. And I didn't get to eat lunch, so I'm starved. And I'm going to go get something to eat and whatever, and chill from the busy week that I have. I owe myself that, right? And so do you. So thanks again for watching and riding with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the thumbs up button if you will. That helps me. And subscribe if you haven't. What's stopping you? All right, guys, leave me your beautiful, kind, supportive comments below that I so love from my Dub School friends out there. And yeah, have a great weekend. Love you guys. Bye.